Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Hello and welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. Today, very interesting show and a great idea for your investment strategy. As a consumer item, wine is surging in popularity as an alcohol of choice for everyday Americans. Top-tier wines have a reputation as durable assets that appreciate in value over time. Your best investment could actually be in your liquor cabinet, although that $3 chuck isn't likely to increase in value. Sorry. Now, if you're curious how to curate a wine selection that can serve as a portfolio for personal or financial appreciation, consider the wine investment platform Vinovest. We explain how it works, what fees to expect, and why you might want to own some bottles of wine. What is wine investing? You might be asking, and also may be asking, is that even a real type of investment? I mean, come on. Okay, so the concept of investing in fine wine is certainly strange to most people. If you know the wine investing business, though, investing in fine wine is a bit like investing in jewelry, art, collectible coins, stamps, firearms, or interestingly shaped Cheetos, maybe? Some people invest with a lot of success, and certain items are likely to appreciate over time. That said, boy, it can be hard to crack the code to understand what items will appreciate and what items are likely to collect dust in your basement. In general, I caution people to be very careful when investing in alternative asset class. These investments where insider knowledge is critical to getting a great deal and seeing an item appreciate over time. Now, before considering a wine investment, I do recommend trying to learn more about fine wine. Read about it. You should not rely completely on the opinion of an expert, an investment expert in an asset class as niche as wine is. So according to Vinovest, most wines are meant to age between 35 to 50 years. Well, that means that the value of the wine will generally continue to increase until the 50 mark hits. Now, that means the value of the wine will generally continue to increase until that 50-year mark. Of course, the value you receive for a wine depends on a person's willingness to sell it. So what is Vinovest? Basically, it's a technology platform that allows everyday people to invest or buy fine wine. The platform hires wine experts who recommend the best vintages for your personal palate and your investment portfolio. Vinovest also provides the physical infrastructure required for storing wine. It's protected from natural disaster and stored at optimal temperatures for aging the wine. Now, this allows you to gain the benefits of a wine cellar without owning a wine cellar yourself. One of the strange things about fine wine investing is that wine is a consumption item. You can have the wine in your portfolio for a few years before you indulge or maybe sell it to another buyer. Wine is not easy to liquidate. It can take up to a few months to find a buyer for your wine. Investors can also choose to consume the wine that they buy, of course. So how do you invest in Vinovest? Well, you buy specific bottles of wine directly through the platform. The minimum investment is $5,000, though the minimum is expected to drop to just $750, so keep that in mind. A $5,000 portfolio would typically have between 45 to 60 bottles of wine, representing a variety of countries, years, and styles. And once you own a bottle of wine, Vinovest will hold it securely for you. It charges a 2.85% annual fee based on the value of your wine portfolio. You can request for a bottle of wine to be shipped to your house at any time so you can drink it. Wines can be held for a long period of time, but they do have a shelf life, if you will. You will need to sell or consume the wine at some point in the future. Vinovest will issue you a 1099 if you sell more than $20,000 worth of wine in the future. Otherwise, it's basically up to you to track your buying and selling. Are there advantages to investing through Vinovest rather than just buying wine on your own? Well, yeah. Vinovest advertises some of the specific vintages it puts into investors' portfolios, and it is possible to buy those wines from retailers. However, if you're buying wine for investment purposes, There are 4 reasons to consider Vinovest rather than just storing wines at your home. Infrastructure. Vinovest has secure wine cellars designed to protect the integrity of wines. Insurance. Vinovest insures its wines, so if they're destroyed, you can collect a payment for the value of that wine. Expertise. Vinovest pays sommeliers or other wine experts to design investment portfolios. Few people have the expertise required to buy this type of wine on their own. Savings. Because Vinovest is a larger buyer, it has certain financial advantages. It may qualify for lower pricing and pass the savings to its investors. It also can save you money by allowing you to avoid VAT taxation because it stores wines in the geographies where the wine is purchased. So should I invest in fine wine? Well, if you're looking to invest, it's generally best to invest in easy to understand and easy to maintain assets. The most reliable investments for most people include stocks, bonds, real estate, their own knowledge and equipment, or startup money for their own business. Most other investments should be considered fun money, if you will. If you can afford to blow a few $1,000s on wine, it could be fun to make a portfolio through Vinovest. You may make money on it. If not, you can at least drink it. That said, if you're struggling to save money, Vinovest isn't the best investment platform to get started. The class is just way too niche for the average investor. That's it for today. Hey, I hope that maybe cleared some stuff up if you've heard of that before, people investing in fine wines. Maybe it pushed you in that direction or away from that direction. Whatever, we're here to help. And you can find out more, too, at thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks so much for listening today. We'll talk to you again very soon.